Hello. Welcome to Reading Things with a Southern Accent, 2020, episode 19. This is live. Bring it. I'm bringing it. Now, I took my camera out yesterday and I gotta fix something real quick. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm in focus here. Am I in focus? Might be a little dark. Oh well. My name is Murph. This is Reading Things with a Southern Accent. This is the fourth week that we have done this Reading Things with a Southern Accent. The whole purpose here is to have something to distract us from the fact that we're all not going to our offices, we're not going to work, we're not doing our jobs, we're sticking around the house. And let me tell you what, yesterday was Easter Sunday, and I opted not to do an episode yesterday because it was a family day. And around 7 o'clock, I was pretty bored. And my wife looked at me and she said, I'm about to lose my mind. And I didn't realize how much distraction this actually provided just for me and for my family. But it really is something that it's a respite from sitting around staring at screens and not doing anything. We learned how to play gin. I almost said bridge. We learned how to play gin rummy. Sorry. The wife is over here tonight. She gets a producer credit for the show. Gin rummy. Last night I was smoking her. Today we played about 6 games and I think I won 1. So, anyhow, tonight, do we have viewers? It looks like we have 4. Hi, all 4 of you. How you doing? Tonight starts Shakespeare week. I was going to eat some Tums before I started the show and I forgot. So I may be extra belchy tonight. I'll see how that works out. I don't know how the internet is working either. The teenager's inside. She may be streaming things, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, on Saturday I did a live broadcast and I asked, what do you guys want to hear as far as Shakespeare goes? Because we're doing Shakespeare this week. Got a bunch of suggestions. Those suggestions are here on this sheet of paper, on the original iPad, as I call it. And they were Midsummer Night's Dream, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, Taming of the Shrew, Much Ado About Nothing, and Hamlet. So those were the suggestions. And today I went rummaging through a bookcase, and I was like, there's nothing in here that I'm going to find that's actually Shakespeare. However, I found this, this jewel here in the back of the bookcase. And it is all Shakespeare, 100% Shakespeare. And my wife fished it out of a dumpster behind a store.
The dump.
Oh, she fished it out of the dump, not the dump, a dumpster. She got it from the dump in Mobile, Alabama, a long time ago. And it's got everything you could want in here. It's even got a really funky letter that maybe I'll read at the end of the week. It is handwritten from a woman named Dolly. This is some of the finest cursive handwriting I've ever seen. And Dolly wrote a note to Mrs. Daniels. And maybe at the end of the week I'll read that for you just so you can hear that. But we're going to start with a piece from A Midsummer Night's Dream. This is why the wife also gets a producer credit for tonight's show, because 1, this is her book, and 2, she was like, you should start here. The only problem is I didn't see where I should end. Is there a definitive end?
Yeah, at the bottom of it. No.
Okay, at the bottom of this page.
No.
Wait.
At the bottom of the paragraph. Yeah, no, all the way down. No, down. Keep going.
Stand by. We're producing as we go here.
Column 1 of reading.
This is where we start.
Yes.
To what, my love?
Keep going.
All the way
There.
just
Down
to
there.
here?
Yep, that's it.
You both are rivals
Yep.
and love
I mean, you
Hermia.
could read a little more if you wanted the next
Yeah, you
paragraph.
told me last week everything was too short.
Yeah, well, then read the next paragraph. Good luck.
So the critique was I was reading things that were too short. That's critique number 1. Critique number 2 was I was reading things that were too easy. So Shakespeare was deemed more difficult, so we decided to go with Shakespeare. It's taken a while to get there, but I'm here. This book, so sorry, we're going to take another moment. This book was published in 1938. 1938. That is 83 years ago. 83 years ago?
Two.
84 years ago.
Oh my gosh. Are you bad at math?
Math is not my strong suit. 1938. Well, here's the deal. My father was born in 1934, and he's 86. He'll be 87 this year. Take away
82.
3. 82. We'll see how this goes. Again, I've said it before, math is not my strong suit. You guys know this if you have watched the show. All right, so professor of English at Princeton University. Princeton is in New Jersey, if you didn't know that. Thomas Mark Parrott. This is his collection of Shakespeare. It's called 23 Plays and the Sonnets. 23 Plays and the Sonnets. So everything that was suggested on Saturday is in this book. So perfect, because I like reading from actual books. I didn't want to have to, excuse me, print this stuff from the internet. I'm going to lube up real quick. Also, this is the wife's doing. This dainty little, it's like an aperitif glass. It's quite cute this evening. From A Midsummer Night's Dream, we are in Act 3. It is partially through Scene 2. We're starting, if you have the text, on page 149. I just moved it, so I don't know where to start. To what, my love? That's her. Can you see her? Got it. All right. Here we go. Tim, more bourbon. Yes, Tim. Okay, if you say so. Your wish is my command. This is going to be interesting. This is a cold read. I have not looked this over. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe in show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. Wow. That pure congealed white high Taurus snow fanned with the eastern wind turns to a crow when thou holdst up thy hand. Sorry, I'm got a little snorty tonight. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss. Aunt Donna's on. Hi, Aunt Donna. Hail, oh spite, oh hail. I see you were all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too. If you were men as men, you are in show. You would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and super praise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. a trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport. You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death. Never did mockers waste more idle breath. Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. And I think that's a good place to stop for this evening. Shakespeare. If I had no idea what it was before I started, even after reading it, I still have no idea. Excuse me. Is everyone starting to look a little crusty, or maybe I'm just getting irritable? I'm going to guess it's the irritability, because I think I look pretty good. I showered a few days ago, and I don't smell that I know of. That is it. Thank you for joining us tonight for reading things in a Southern accent, or reading things with a Southern accent. Reading things with a Southern accent, 2020, the revived edition, episode 19. This is the way that we are getting through the coronavirus, corona apocalypse, COVID-19, social distancing, stay-at-home order, lockdown. My name is Murph. I appreciate you tuning in and watching, and I hope you have a great Monday night. Please wash your hands.